What's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's vlog. I haven't been vlogging for like 2 weeks because I actually had no content last week. Nothing happened. It's kind of like a hectic month for me. April is. There's a lot going on. I've been to a lot of different concerts here and there, and so I'm not really home on the weekends a lot, so I don't really have a lot of time to film. So last weekend there was nothing. This weekend, hopefully I can get this up today, but I'm going to be doing kind of a follow-up on my last Pixel video, so if you guys didn't watch that, check it out. I'm going to link it at the end of this video. I did an unboxing, bought the new Pixel from Google. It's an incredible phone. I've had it for probably like a month now, I think, or close to it, and it's an incredible phone. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely not taking full advantage of it whatsoever. It can definitely do way more than I make it do, and you know, with Google Assistant and stuff, which I use occasionally, it can definitely handle a lot more than I'm even putting it through. So this phone still gets an A+ from me. But I'm going to show you guys some cool tips today as far as setup goes, because if you remember my last video, I said, hey, I'm going to film in 4K on the phone itself. And then I filmed in 4K. Alright, I don't know if this looks good, but supposedly this camera takes 4K. This is being recorded on the Pixel itself. Well, yeah, it wasn't 4K. I'm sorry, but it wasn't. I'm going to show you guys some tips today because I learned these myself by looking through this stuff on the phone. You know, how to actually get the phone to take video in 4K and all these other settings. So I'm going to show you a couple of those cool ones today. Alright, we're going to start off with some camera settings here. So if we go into the camera app, and then we go to the very top corner here, and then we go to settings. So obviously there's a bunch of options here. One of the first ones that I did was go to panorama resolution. For you guys, normal will be selected if this is your phone and it's brand new. I already changed mine to high, but you know, Google gives you the option to save all of your videos and pictures to the cloud with like unlimited storage. So why the heck would it be defaulted to normal? I have no idea. So I defaulted it to high so that when you take panoramas, it's in the best quality it can be. And then the second thing on this menu that I did was go here to back camera video resolution, and it was on HD 1080p, and then I switched it to UHD 4K because that last video clip that I just showed, turns out it wasn't actually taken in 4K. My bad. So this is now going to be 4K. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Alright, so this time for real, this is filming in 4K. Hopefully it's a little better than the last time I did this, and the quality probably wasn't that great. I promise, this time it's in 4K, you just watch me do it. I switched it to 4K, this is filming in that, but yeah, so this phone can do 4K, and now it is doing 4K, so ignore my last video where I did the same thing, and I was like, yeah, we're filming in 4K, because we weren't. It wasn't at all, so that was kind of a lie. But this time, I promise, it definitely is. Okay, so one of the next things that I found in this phone that I didn't know it had was a Twilight-ish setting. So I don't know if you guys use the app called Twilight. I used to, and what it does is it dims the phone at night so that the blues are faded from the actual phone display, because supposedly having more reds at night makes it easier to fall asleep. So if you're on your phone before you go to bed, it's easier to fall asleep without the blue light of the phone keeping you awake, kind of. Well, Google has this built in, so I just slid down, went to the settings here, and then I tapped on display, and then you see this option night light here, and if we go into that, it has turn on automatically right now, sunset to sunrise, so it's obviously off right now, but it knows when sunset is, knows when sunrise is, so about 7 or 7:45 for me, somewhere in there it'll dim, and the screen doesn't become as red as Twilight does, for me at least, but it becomes kind of more of an orange, and I think you can adjust it. Obviously I can turn it on so you guys can see that. So that's what it looks like with it on. That's what it looks like with it off. So I love this app. I love this feature. I use it all the time. I think it works pretty well. So definitely check that out if you guys are into that, or if you use your phone a lot at night. One of the last things I want to try and show you guys, if you go into your settings, go into wireless and networks, and then hit cellular networks, Up top here, there's this option, preferred network type. By default, this option is on global, which is cool, but is really only necessary if you're like abroad and you need networks from abroad, aka global networks. If you're in the US and staying in the US for a long time, you can hit LTE CDMA, that is the recommended one, and turn that on, and I don't know exactly what it does, but I think it just makes the network usage a little better because it's not trying to search for global network stuff. Since you're not abroad, you definitely don't need it. So I think that one's pretty good as far as calling and getting better reception maybe. Not that I've ever had a problem with that on this phone, but just saying that is an option, and they do recommend if you're not going abroad, definitely hit that and change it over to make things run a little smooth. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. It's really short, I know. I don't have a lot of time to edit or film today, but I wanted to stick this in there because I thought some of those things were either really cool or good options to set by default on your Pixel. A lot of these settings are kind of hidden, and unless you look them up or watch videos like this, you really don't know about them. So I think this is a cool video and an update. Like I said, this phone is awesome. I still love it to death. It's very smooth even after months of usage. So if you guys want it, I would definitely recommend buying it. And then if you do buy it, definitely check out some of these settings. And if you have other tips, leave them in the comments below. I would love to know what you guys do for your setup, because obviously I did like 4 or 5 things there and that was it. I didn't do a whole lot. So maybe there's other settings that I'm totally missing. So definitely let me know in the comments below. If you like this kind of video with tips about the phone, leave a like. Subscribe if you guys are new. There's plenty of other videos on my channel that are not tech related. If you guys don't like tech stuff, there's some outdoor videos, hiking, that kind of stuff. There's food videos, there's all kinds of stuff on my channel, so definitely subscribe. If you like these tech videos, let me know. I can make more. Maybe I'll find more settings and I can do a part 2 to this video. So thanks a bunch for watching, guys. Sorry I didn't post last week, but here's another video for you. Till next week. See ya.